Are you looking for the best external hard drives? In this video, we will look at some of the 7 best external hard drives on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Western Digital My Book. If you're addicted to downloading videos and snapping up every game you can find online, chances are you need inexpensive, voluminous storage to house it all. The Western Digital My Book, now available in capacities up to a whopping 22 terabytes, can hold thousands of hours of video or millions of MP3s or photos. With a good mix of capacity, pricing, and performance, it's a shoo-in as an editor's choice pick for desktop external hard drives. Most of us need a large repository for our data files, including the scads of pictures we've taken over the years, music files, and those downloaded movies we've been meaning to watch. The Western Digital My Book is an excellent choice to store them all, offering tremendous capacities at a low cost per gigabyte. Number 2. WD My Passport 5 terabytes. Its combination of solid performance, hardware encryption, and useful utilities makes the 5 terabytes WD My Passport a strong contender for everyday backup of sensitive data or storing a massive collection of videos, photos, and documents. Slightly rounded edges and ripples give the My Passport drive both the look and the feel of a consumer gadget. The ripples also make it easy to grip the device. The 5 terabytes WD My Passport is a product of the manufacturer's added effort to make a simple plastic box look attractive. Add a choice of colors, a size that can fit in a shirt pocket, a range of capacities from 1 terabyte to 5 terabytes, and easy-to-find discounts from list price, and the WD My Passport is a clear standout and our editor's choice pick among high-capacity portable hard drives. Number 3. WD Black P10 Game Drive. With the ribbed appearance of a corrugated shipping crate, the WD Black P10 Game Drive styling gives it the appearance of a container you, or your enemies, might use for cover in the wasteland of one of the games you might store on it. If you appreciate the gamer aesthetic, the P10 is an obvious choice over more vanilla offerings like the WD My Passport or the Seagate Backup Plus Ultra Touch. That said, as a platter-based hard drive, it's best equipped to store a game library. You're better off loading the games you're currently playing from an SSD. If you conservatively figure an average game size of 100 gigabytes, the 4 terabytes version tested here can hold about 40 titles, serving as the stylish main repository of your collection for years to come, and for a much more modest outlay than you'd spend on an SSD of similar capacity. The WD Black P10 Game Drive is primarily for gamers to store a game library and who appreciate the edgy shipping container aesthetic that's a common motif in post-apocalyptic FPS games and a few such movies as well. It's also cost-effective compared with using an SSD to house your library. Number 4. LaCie 2 Big RAID. The LaCie 2 Big RAID external hard drive, aimed squarely at videographers, photographers, and other content creators, earns kudos for design excellence in both looks and features. The handsome gray and black case houses 2 spinning platter drives, 4 terabytes each in the 8 terabytes version we tested. You can configure the 2 big so your computer sees it as 2 separate 4 terabytes drives, as a single 8 terabytes drive with faster performance, or as a 4 terabytes drive that's automatically mirrored or backed up to the second. You can also hot swap drives, easily sliding an old one out and a new one in with no tools, without turning the LaCie unit off. The LaCie 2 Big RAID array promises the reliability and delivers the performance benefit you'd expect from 7 200 RPM platters, magnified by the default RAID 0 setting, while the optional RAID 1 setting is available if you want data redundancy. A JBOD mode is also available if you don't want to use RAID. The LaCie 2 Big RAID desktop array offers cavernous capacity to creative types and others who need to store and work with massive amounts of data. Available in capacities up to 16 terabytes when we reviewed it, it has since added even higher volume, up to a monstrous 40 terabytes. Number 5. ADATA HD 710M Pro External Hard Drive. There are rugged hard drives, and then there's the ADATA HD 710M Pro External Hard Drive. Its IP ingress protection, rating of IP68 for dust resistance and waterproofing, in the last case, submerged up to 2 meters for up to 1 hour, matches the best rating of any hard drive or SSD we have reviewed. The ADATA HD 710M Pro also has grips and channels around the edges of the drive to keep the detachable USB cable tethered to the drive at all times, even when not plugged into the USB connector. The ADATA HD 710M Pro is a good choice for outdoor workers, as the drive is able to take a tumble and keep out water, sand, and dust. It comes in at a better cost per gigabyte than its solid-state brethren as well. Number 6. SanDisk Professional G-Drive Armor ATD. The SanDisk Professional G-Drive Armor ATD is a cost-effective, semi-rugged external hard drive available in capacities up to 5 terabytes. As a spinning 400 RPM platter drive, its speed can't compare with an SSD, but it should work well for travelers or mobile workers who need lots of capacity for the spend. With a rubber bumper and internal shock mounts, the Armor ATD is rated to survive up to 1,000 pounds of pressure or a drop from 3.3 feet. Its ingress protection (IP) rating of IP54 promises some security against sand and rain. It comes formatted in Mac-friendly HFS+, one of 2 formats, along with APFS, compatible with the macOS Time Machine backup system. If you only have a Windows computer, you could carefully reformat it to NTFS, but you would probably be better off getting a hard drive already formatted in NTFS or exFAT. Like other products in the SanDisk Professional line, the G-Drive Armor ATD is strongly geared to Mac use. It's best for traveling Mac users looking for a drive that can withstand a tumble or a rainstorm and want better capacity for the price than they would get with an SSD. Number 7. EyeStorage DisAER DT2. With cavernous capacity and a minuscule cost per gigabyte compared with security-centric SSDs, the EyeStorage DisAER DT2, a desktop-style hard drive, is a formidable solution for corporations, institutions, and agencies needing to keep sensitive data safe. With a slew of protective features and boasting an impressive set of certifications, this PIN-authenticated external drive is easy for authorized users to access but impervious to attempts by outsiders to break in. As a desktop hard drive, it is not USB-powered, but instead must be plugged into its included AC adapter. As it will generally be used in an office or server room setting, it lacks any ruggedness features to speak of. The protection it offers is from human threats. The DT2 isn't slim or portable like many external drives in form. It's a classic desktop spinning hard drive. But it is easy for authorized users to unlock and access using its built-in keypad, and it has a slew of security features and certifications to assure you it'll keep bad guys out. If you need to store and protect large volumes of data, this is a great choice.